Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel, and if you're a new subscriber, welcome to Brandy's Beauty Addiction. Before we get started, make sure you like this video and hit subscribe. Today's video is very obvious. I am doing a plaid theme mani, and y'all know that I like to join Together We Mani collabs. They are once a month, and I think there was like a couple that I missed this year because I was like so busy. With all that said, now let's start this video. I will be using I Am the Storm from my brand, Randy Loves Beauty, and I'll be using Chica Cherry Cola from 10X Tina, and I'll be using the gel base coat from Shundalen Bonate. Yes, 100% of the mani will be doing the gel method because I ran out of dip base coat like a couple of days ago, and as I am doing a voiceover, I just checked the mail and I got another bottle of the dip base coat from Lexi Now. So, in the next video, you're going to see me use the dip base coat. And I am doing about like 3 to 4 dips of I Am the Storm. And I am just like applying it in little sections so I can see exactly like where I am putting the gel base coat. Because it's a bit different than using a dip base coat. And gel does not dry unless you cure it. So I had to be like extra careful so I do not get like any gel on my skin because, you know, that could cause irritation. And then when I think for Chica Cherry Cola, I did like 3 to 4 dips. Yeah, I think so. And after I am like completely like done like with the first dip, that's when I cure for 60 seconds. And you know what? There's some pros and cons of doing the gel method. I know that there's some people who have like high sensitivity to actual dip liquids and they ended up doing the gel method because that is the best option for them. And I do not blame them because having like dip liquid reactions are not fun at all from what I read on nail groups, even like on my Instagram. And the positive thing is that you have more time to like clean up your cuticle area or wherever you get the dip powder on because, like I mentioned, it will not dry unless you cure it. And when you are doing a gel method, it's best to do the pour over for it so you don't like mess it up. And there was this one point in a video when I try to tap it down and I end up leaving my fingerprints, so I decided to put more like dip powder over it to hide the fingerprints, and it ended up working out. And I am going to take a quick break and I'll be back. I am done with I Am the Storm and I am doing the other half of the vertical ombre. If you've been watching my videos for a while, you can tell like which colors that I constantly like to use when I'm about to do nail art. So I've been using like I Am the Storm more often, and of course like other colors like I Want Your Best Friend. It is the red that I like to use. And sometimes I'll like change up my favorite base color, but as of right now, I just have this thing for I Am the Storm. And after each dip that I do, I cure for 60 seconds, of course, like dust it off. And I am going to be right back. I decided to do my thumb last because it'll be easier, so I am just repeating the steps that I did to the rest of the nails, and I'm gonna let y'all watch me do this and I'll be back. Before I put on a top coat, I am putting on more gel base coat, and I'm going to fully cure it for 60 seconds and I'll be back. I am using a no wipe gel top coat from Shundalen Bonate. I'm going to flash cure the thumb for 30 seconds and then cure everything for 1 minute and 20 seconds, and that's when I am going to file and buff off camera and I'll be back. Off camera, I put on sticky base coat and I also put on some liquid latex to make the cleanup easier when I am done stamping. So I am just using a black stamping polish, and I went over the Plaid image, and first I thought it'd be a good idea to do all black for all of the nails, but I felt that it looked better on the gray, and you're gonna see later that I ended up wiping it off and then went another direction. So I'm just using a lint roller to remove what I don't want to put on my nails, and I was figuring out like how I want to apply the pattern, so I was like, you know what, I'll do it like that way because I don't know, it looks better that way. And then I am going to apply whatever is left on the stamper to the middle finger where I have the vertical ombre. And I don't know why I'm taking forever to move on. I guess I want to really make sure that everything is laying flat. And then now I'm going to move on to, there it is. Yeah, so I'm just using whatever is left on the stamper on the vertical ombre. So I'm just doing the other half portion of it, as you can see. And I'll be right back. I am going to apply the rest of the nails with the black plaid, and I am going to come back. I am going over the plaid pattern. I'm going to say either this polish is rose gold or metallic pink. And as I stamp it on top of Chica Cherry Cola, I was not liking it. So I decided to wipe it off and start again. And that polish, it was a little bit on the thicker side. So I forgot to put a little bit of polish thinner because all the other polishes are fine, but that one just seemed to be a bit thicker to apply. And I'm trying to figure out which direction I wanted to stamp it on top of the black, because I thought it would be cool, oh, this would be nice if I did this type of pinky color on top of the black. And I was I don't really like how this looks, so I'm just going to fast forward to the part that I remove it. I am using a Jealous Nail Surface Cleanse to remove what I do not want on my nails. And I'm going to say this product is a diluted version of acetone. This product is mostly used to wipe off the tacky layer of the gel polishes. But most of the time I use tack-free top coats and stuff like that. So I rarely use this product. And this is my theory. Since I have on the sticky base coat, it was easier to remove it with the product. And I haven't tried wiping anything off without the sticky base coat. And if you're wearing nail polish, unfortunately you have to completely remove it. And that's one of the benefits of wearing dip powder, is that it takes a little bit more to remove stuff with acetone. So if you want to use 100% pure acetone, when you remove it, but you just have to be careful. And so I decided to go over the plaid pattern with the white, and I ended up liking the result better. And I'm going to let y'all watch me do this, and I'll be back. Since I wiped everything off earlier, now I had to re-stamp it on with the black. And by the time I was done with this, I was way happier with my mani than before. And I'm going to let y'all watch me do this, and I'll be back. I am done stamping, so now I am putting a base coat and top coat back on to seal everything in and bring the shine back to the nails. And of course, I'm going to flash cure the thumb for 30 seconds, and then everything else is going to get cured for 60 seconds. And one of the downsides about using the base coat to apply dip powder, well, I thought I did a great job of wiping off the brush when I did my right hand. And as soon as I applied a base coat, I noticed that there was a crap load of shimmers left on the brush. And I wasn't too mad because, the shimmer ended up looking pretty on top of my mani, even though I didn't want shimmer on it. It was fine. So I'm hoping that I didn't totally contaminate the base coat with the shimmery stuff. It's old and I may need to buy a new bottle of base coat pretty soon, or I'm just going to have to deal with having a shimmery type of look till I am done with the bottle of base coat. I don't know. And now I am going to apply the no wipe gel top coat, and I'm going to flash grade the thumb for 30 seconds, and then everything will get cured for 1 minute and 20 seconds, and I'll be back. I am using Old Dumpster Cuticle Oil from Glityz Oil Company. And no, it doesn't actually smell like an old dumpster. It has like pumpkin spice scent with a hint of vanilla notes to it. I'm not sure, but it smells great. I wish Old Dumpster smells as good as this cuticle oil. And I would like to thank y'all so much for taking time out of your day to view this video, and hit that subscribe button if you're loving this mani, and don't forget to hit that little bell because it'll notify you when I upload a video.